Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Innkeeper today. Playing some mini Metro. Fantastic! I'm pumped. I'm ready to go. Oh, I'm also apparently standing on my headset. That was fantastic. Commuter? Wait, is it commuter or scenic? I'm pretty sure it's commuter. What we're going to be doing right now, is it Paris, New York, or London? Now, the reason I want to do these guys, yeah, I said New York. Okay, for some reason I felt like I said Paris twice here. Sorry, Merv is in my view. I want to do these because they seem like the most balanced. Mostly because Hong Kong seems to have this massive passenger high out of nowhere, which just scares the hell out of me, which means I'm not going to do it. And the others are just sort of the same after that. Pretty difficult. So let's go easy. Let's go easy mode. I want to achieve 2,000 in one run. At the moment, my top score is 1,860 on London. This actually worked at 1,792 on Paris and at 1,729 on New York. I feel like doing London, you know? Conquer the heartland, let's say. Let's do it. Okay. We're going to be doing the same thing, basically. Unfortunately, we start off in a bit of an awkward situation since we are already in the middle of... Well, we're already in the middle. It's not fantastic right now. I'm trying to move around with the W, S, and D keys, which is quite weird. It means I just have to move my microphone a little bit because it's slightly in the way. But that's fine. Don't worry about it. For some reason I paused. That was just to test you, and also this should be locked. I'm surprised it's not. I thought I clicked on it to lock. Apparently that was not the case. We've already started to use 2 of these bridges right now, which is pretty fantastic, I would say. Also, I've got a bloody altar, and it keeps slightly tapping against it. It's quite painful. Right. Let's pause right now. We want to change this line. We want to go back. And we're going to go around like this. Wait, do we want to go around like that? Because we're going to end up having 3 circles to go through. We're going to go to this triangle. And then we're going to go down here. Okay. Bit weird, I know. Might be a bit too weird, now that I think about it. So let's not do that. In fact, let's go back. Let's rethink, because this is awkward. This is quite awkward right now. We could go around like this. I mean, it's using all 3 of our tunnels, but I don't think I mind too much. Let's see how far it goes. That's a pretty good idea. Other than that, yeah. Oh, another triangle right there. That's pretty fantastic. Quite a lot of triangles, let's say. Well, let's see. Really, there's quite a lot of triangles, like I just said. Maybe want another locomotive, but I feel like keeping these for the other lines, okay? We're going to start to expand quite viciously, let's say. Of course, we don't want to actually viciously expand. That would be quite drastic. We just want to, you know, expand to the pace of the city. Otherwise, it's kind of pointless. There's another circle over here. Locomotive week 2. Let's have another tunnel, because we might have something going on in this direction. I think another tunnel is a pretty good idea. 2 tunnels, that is. So that's pretty good. Let's speed it up. Do we want to put another locomotive on this area? Yeah, we probably do. Or we just sort of rearrange it a little bit. We've got 2 circles down here. 2 circles here. 1 circle here. It seems to be pretty good now that I'm looking at it. We've not got many problems at the bottom here. So that's looking pretty good. Also, we have a special. So we're going to watch out. We're going to watch out right now. We don't want to trust those ones. That was very weird and also sounded a little bit strange. So we'll just keep going. We have another triangle down here, which isn't great. We want to rearrange this now because of that triangle. We've got to cater to the triangle. Let's rearrange this entire line. And I'm thinking we go around. Like, ooh, that's going to make another bridge there. Now, do we want to go around like this? And then the middle bit. Well, we wanted to connect to the both of these anyway, I feel. But now it's a full line, okay? See what I mean? But do we want to have like a red line around here maybe to get rid of a little bit of congestion? Because we're going to have a circle, a circle, circle, circle. I feel like it's a good idea. Also, the track gets fairly long after a little while. So I feel like having like red around here to deal with this little area is a good idea. So we'll have that starting. 2 locomotives on yellow. I'm not too sure I put two on yellow. Oh, no. Okay. I thought I did because I only said 1 there, but apparently it's fine now. Don't you worry about it. Of course, we will need to actually have maybe the other line on triangle instead and focus on these lines because there's also, I mean, square. And then And now I'm going to put this along here as well. Which means this is actually going to go out here instead. We'll keep that area for red. Or maybe we just get rid of that for... Already it's getting a bit awkward. I'm not going to lie. We started off a bit crap. It's not good, okay? We could use the blue line around this area. But I kind of want... I feel like there's a goal. There's something you got to do here. You got to have like one big line and all the other lines are sort of doing their own thing. Their own sort of small thing. And I feel like all those lines have to be connected to 3 of the more common sort of spawns that we can see here, being the circle, triangle, and square. It looks like out of them, the square spawns the least. So we've got to sort of work around that, really, as sort of the main outpost, shall we say, of operation. Outpost of operation! Right, so let's get rid of red. Let's have them work over here. Let's go around here as well. And maybe we can go back up to the triangle and the square. There we go. So we'll work around that area. That's pretty good. We'll get rid of this for... Do we want to get rid of that for yellow? Suppose so, yeah. I mean, I don't see the point if red's going to deal with it. But then again, if nothing's been picked up there, yellow will just go past it anyway. It'll just be a few seconds. It's fine. We'll work around it. That's what they always said. Of course, now we've got to deal with this down here, which is fine. We can do that. Also, something I didn't notice. This can actually just act as one... Well, as one bridge, which is pretty great. Instead of being 2, because it's going through 2 bits of water. 2 bits of Thames. There you go. It's a different way of saying it. A square. Okay, fantastic. So now we could probably start to move out a little bit from this area. Maybe have a blue station appear around here. There we are. Just a small one. And we'll go across like this. And then maybe go to this station as well. So there we go. Getting rid of some tension from yellow. Because I don't really want them to go all the way down to that triangle. I think that's a pretty bad idea. It's Saturday night. The feeling is right. There we go. I say that every single time, I feel. I'm not too sure if that's... You got a problem with that? Is what I was trying to say just then. But you got a problem with that? There you go. See, fantastic. The world goes round. We'll go up to that square using yellow. Week 3. Carriage is a good idea. We'll plop that in yellow. There we are. Yellow's probably going to need it. Maybe, I'm not too sure. We're looking pretty good right now. We've got a bunch of special blocks right here that yellow may pick up. Well, yellow will have to pick them up. So it's a good thing we do actually have the carriage. Now we're actually full, but we've got a bunch of triangles. Unfortunately, another triangle spawned here. I say unfortunate because now we've got 2 triangles here, which isn't great. But, could be worse. Could be more circles, see? We don't like circles. I'm just saying. I feel like that's discrimination. I'm not too sure. No circles. Get out. That's basically how it works. No, Merv. Okay, he keeps trying to get behind my desk. There's a lot of room behind there, primarily cables. So, you know, I don't want that to really happen. What if you choose on one? He hasn't done so recently, which is pretty great. Because if he did, well, wouldn't end well. I'd have to eat him. It would be delicious, probably. But we don't want to tell him that. We don't want to go to this triangle, I feel. Actually, no, we do, because of the amount of circles we go past and squares. Yeah, we go through 4 before we get to another triangle, so I think that's a good idea to just go to that triangle. Save us the effort. We may, though, just want to pass this circle, since it's already going to be catered to. So if we just save up a little bit of congestion there, we don't have to worry about it too much. There's another circle here that yellow can go to, which is pretty great. There's a lot going down here as well. We might want to sort that out. Let's have ourselves... Oh, what? We can't have another line? Oh, crap. I guess another tunnel was a pretty good idea since we're using up quite a lot of them. We'll use up this locomotive here. We'll go in this direction the same way this carriage is. Just to get rid of a little bit of problems that we're having down here. Hopefully, we can get a line going. So we can hook it up to this square. And then maybe work around here. Get rid of some of the effort that yellow has to deal with. This is a problem. Let's have this up here. Oh, bloody hell, Merv. My apologies. He is once again feasting. I will not allow this. When will you learn, parrot? When will you learn? You gotta be patient, they say. How are you meant to be patient with that? animal. Absolute animal. Right. So I feel like we should have blue go up here and get rid of that for yellow, because that's quite a lot to deal with. Especially going through 3 of these circles. This is looking good right now. It's looking too good. I would say too good. We're having a problem with that. It looks a bit too like there's something fishy going on. You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying, see? That kind of thing's taking place right now. Also, we have a special shape down there, which we should attach to our line. Pretty good idea. Are we gonna speed up? There we go, it's good. Looking good right now. Get these triangles. Apologies about that, ladies and gentlemen. We'll keep going. This is good. See? Instantaneous. Another circle just spawned among the ginormous is a word, amount of other circles. This is going to become a little bit of a problem later on. We might want to have an extra line around here. We can have it happen, okay? I can see it happening anyway. There's just a lot of going in right now for our yellow line, which isn't good, I might add. I think going to that triangle might be a bit pointless, because we're going to go to one anyway. In fact, yeah, it will be pointless. Let's get rid of some of the effort that yellow has to currently deal with, which is quite a lot, I would say. Hopefully, we don't get another circle. Actually, no. If we have another circle around here, I think that'd be pretty good. That will lower congestion just a smidge. Smidge bit. Enough for us to stop complaining. I like it. Lack of complaints means we, well, get more parrots flying towards us. Not just sure if that's a good thing. That sounds pretty vicious. Sunday night, week 5. Fantastic. Another line I think is a pretty good idea right now. How are we going to use it? Merv, how are we going to use this line? No? Not going to budge? You're not going behind my desk. I will throw you. Well, not throw you, but put you on my arm and then lightly nudge it up. So you're like, oh shit, I should fly. Thank God he does that instead of just like biting my fingers off. Obedience. That's what that is. Anyway. How are we going to use this efficiently? We could use down here. We could expand red a little bit, maybe. Put it up here. That might be a good idea. But that might... I mean, at the moment, red's not really having too much trouble. I feel like adding an extra station is a pretty good idea. The thing is, I don't think it's going to get rid of too much effort. Oh, no, wait. That's a bad idea because we have to go through 3 stations anyway. But they get picked up by yellow sometimes. But I would rather them not have... I would rather yellow not have to do much. It's pretty much just there in case red starts to have a few issues. I mean, blues is perfect. It's a different shape every time. That's pretty great. They're always going to drop something off and pick something up. This area seems to be under... I feel like this area is going to have the most trouble later on. We don't have much of shapes down here other than... Well, we have everything but a square. Which isn't great. We might want to rework it. We'll be able to do something, hopefully, crossing our fingers. A square spawns down here, because then we might be able to move some extended lines around and create a cool system out of that. Unfortunately, another circle just spawned. This should be taken by yellow. Nah, bloody hell. This is really bad for yellow. I mean, we can get yellow to stop going there, I suppose. I mean, that will be just as good. Here we are. We might want to have another line go in the opposite direction. Oh, wow. How many circles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 circles in a row. 6 circles in a row. Ah, oh, shit. Okay. We need to have an extra line around here. There's so many circles in this line. This is why it's a good idea to have the red. Also, Merv's rattling about, so now I have to open it. Don't you worry, ladies and gents. One day, I'm going to get him a nice pen. Not in my realm. That would be a pretty good idea. Right now, though, we have to worry about this BS. So how are we going to worry about this BS? We could have red, not bother with this, and then make a separate line. The problem with this separate line stuff is that the square is... We need the square, okay? I don't want to have to transport squares. That's the problem right now. There's quite a lot of them that are spawning. So we're going to have to sacrifice a bit of length right now and just have sort of a separate line working around this area. Do we want this instead? No. I mean, that'll work out by the looks of it. It'll get rid of some of the congestion. We'll have yellow stop with that triangle and go along there instead. I think that'll be pretty good. It's helping red a little bit. Blue a little bit. We'll also get rid of this. No, we don't want to get rid of that. We want to add that and get rid of it for yellow. Oh, you can't. Bloody hell. Give me a second. I've got this. How will we do this? We can't. Well, yep, we actually can't. We're going to have to just have them there. That's fine. Don't worry about it. The problem now is that we have so many circles. We might want to just get rid of that circle and just have them go across there. Oh, wait, no, we can't because we need to cross the red. See? This is about structure. I'm watching. I'm watching Merv, okay? That's what I just did then. I'm sorry. Okay, so that line should be... Oh, shit. It won't be picked up at all, actually. There's no shape in there. Oh, wow. Okay, then. That was quite a lot of shapes to start. Oh, wow. A square. Okay, this is fantastic. It's not an amazing place, though. I'm not going to lie. But it might be better than going all the way up here. Oh, wow. The problem once again. The problem once again is that there are lines in the way. This is looking a little better. We want to go through there as well. It does go quite the length, though. Maybe we want to go around to this circle as well, just to get rid of a little bit of effort from blue there. Maybe not, because we might want to... I'd rather it go down like that. Yeah. No? No, you're not going to do that? I mean, that's fine. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it. It means yellow doesn't have to deal with as much in this area. But the thing is, these are primarily not circle-shaped, which I would rather have them helping out the circles. In fact, I think red going down there and helping with that as well at the same time is a very good idea. It's the problem now is, you know, the circle, 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 circle. You know, 4 circles in a row. But it's getting helped out. And might sort of help out a little bit, I'm not too sure. Blue, though, should hopefully be helping out with this circle, which is, for some reason, just congesting all the time. But that's fine. Not really, it's actually quite bad. It's looking a little bit better now. There's another circle. We'll give that to yellow. Since it doesn't matter too much. Too much? Why'd I say that in such a weird way? Too much? Doesn't matter, Governor. Let's go into the Sky Guard. Sky Guard? What is the Sky Guard? Go to the Sky Guard. It will tell you your dreams. Oh, God. Not my dreams. Let's not go there. Right. Do we want another line or a tunnel? Because a tunnel right now would be pretty great since we're working in this particular zone. We do have an extra tunnel, though, already. And I don't feel like we're going to need one in the future. What I do feel like we need in the future is another line across this area. But we might not get a choice to have a tunnel again. We might not get a choice to have a line again, though, will we? I want these to be all connected, which means we're going to need another tunnel to benefit us in the future for when we have an extra line, if we get a choice. I'm just saying. Right, so this is okay. It's not too bad. All these small lines do have one locomotive on them each. It looks like yellow. Oh, crap. That's not looking too good. See, the circle's filling up now because it's the 4th circle in a row for red, which means we're going down like this. Because red has to deal with too much. Okay, we're putting that on red. We can't have 4 circles in a row. It's really hard to not have 4 circles in a row, but we just can't. You can't do it. Oh, no, and there's another... Now it's... Okay, this is really good for us now that I think of... That's fantastic. Well, of course, we won't be able to really drop anyone off, though. So, really, it's just... We'll still get circles, so... It's better than having another circle, though. So, it means we can actually go down there. Maybe? I'm not too sure. We'll find out in a minute. I think having yellow go up there and not here instead is probably a better idea. It makes it a little bit quicker as well by the looks of it. But now we have this triangle here. No, I guess we just give it to yellow. I don't see the problem in it, really. There's 2 triangles there, which isn't great, but... I mean, it could be worse. Actually, it being a circle there wouldn't be much of a bother since it's between a triangle and a square anyway. There's another circle up here, which isn't great. Circle, circle, circle. Okay, it's only 3 circles. This is going to be primarily picked up anyway, So that's good. It's keeping up. Of course, red's keeping up with 2 of these locomotive, which is not... Oh, wow. Okay, we need another line by the looks of it, because all these circles is going to be really difficult to deal with later on. We can connect it to this square and this triangle, and then maybe this special block, and then take these 3. Get rid of it for yellow, maybe. How many... it's unfortunate these 2 squares are so close to each other. If we had another square down here, I would probably get rid of this square for yellow, but it kind of needs to be connected. So we're just going to have to... Well, we can't ignore it. We're just going to have to wait until Sunday night, which is nearly there. Another circle here, which is not bad. Okay, so we get ourselves another line. Right. We can actually set this up right away. This area. Do we want this circle as well? Probably not. I don't see the point in it. What we can do, though, is ignore that circle completely for yellow. We might be able to ignore this one as well, and then maybe go around this way instead. We can go to this special one, but it means it doesn't have to go around like that. It doesn't really make too much of a difference. I feel like it might be slightly faster. Oh, bloody hell. Merv, Merv, Merv. Will you ever learn? Apparently not. I'm going to have to cover them in plastic. That's a good idea. I'll probably chew through it anyway, but... Still. Still! It's rude. Close. Nope, it's not closing. Close. Okay. Similar to saying close as well. See, then fantastic. That's synergy right there. How dare you, Merv? Do not make rattling noises in front of me. I will not... Oh, wow. That is a terrible place for another square. Bloody parrot. What are you doing? I need to throw some at him. I'll open it. Fine. He's got me hostage. I can't do anything. He knows if he rattles about, I'll open it. It's like it's cool. He learns that, but he doesn't learn anything else. I will destroy you, parrot. Quicker than you know. Right. So there's another square here, which is really bad for us. What we can do, though, is just ignore it. Oh, no, we don't really want to do that. I kind of like the idea of yellow being connected to blue from this way as well. Such a bad place for another square. Down here would have been perfect. Oh, well. I'm going to have to keep going. Hopefully, green can actually help out with this area down here. And it looks like he will be able to. There's a bunch of pluses here. He's going to drop them all off. I guess they're being transferred on red's line, which is fine. He's got quite a lot now. I guess that's the problem with red right now. Is that they do have to deal with that extra little special line. But then again, we have one here as well. Where's the other one? We've got the pentagon. We've got the cross. And we've got the sort of cone, I suppose. Cone dome. Welcome to the cone dome. And it looks like there's another circle right here, which is for blue. And it's using up another bridge. Which is not fantastic. I won't lie. That's pretty bad, actually. We don't want that to happen at all. That's using up a bridge. Just, it's a waste. A complete and utter waste. That ain't good. It looks like we will have to ignore this. I'm sorry, Blue, but we've got our priorities right now. We've got to go up here now. This yellow line is expanding, quite ridiculously so. We need to probably have an extra line around here. This isn't locked now. Oh, good timing. Do we want the line or the carriage? Probably the line. Block this. So we've got another special block right here, which shall be given to yellow. Now we've got this area. There's probably going to need another sort of helping hand. Just around here. I think that will help out. Where are the connections that yellow will not be getting any help? So we got these two here, this one, and that's it. Oh, that's not bad, I would say. Yellow's pretty much doing its job. We've got a lot of concentration of extended lines right here. And it's going to become pretty hectic after a little while. We're nearly at 1,000, okay? We want to go past 2,000. Why are they red? Is it because of the... Is it because it would look weird if it was white on a pink line? We'll give this to yellow. That was what I was trying to say. My mom was like, what? My mom was like, what's up? What's up, buddy? What are you doing? Do you remember? No, I don't remember, man. I've seen some shit, but I don't remember. Oh my god. A classic case of amnesia. Not amnesia. Amnesia. What's going on there? Alright, we'll keep going. We kind of want this track to go in the opposite direction, I feel. Also, this circle right here is not doing us wonders. There's a star now, though. So green's got another extra line to deal with. Green has to pick up a few from there, but it's going to come and get picked up by the extra yellow now anyway, which is fine. It's looking pretty good. We can give that to pink. I'm not going to worry about that. There we are. This should go past. Oh, no, it's got 2 circles. There we go. Doesn't have to pick anything up, though. Keeping my eye open. There's another circle here. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 circles for yellow to deal with, which isn't great. We're going to have ourselves... Probably another tunnel is a good idea, but having that just that final line would be pretty good, especially for this area. This is starting to get a bit too mental when it comes to its circles. Dun, 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 dun. I think having a line there's a good idea, because these circles are just insane right now. Especially with the concentration in this area. That's what I found out. Over the course of my mini-metro career, I found out that circles are from hell. Which isn't good. So we should probably get the extra line and see what we can do around this area, which is actually quite a lot. Like this. Unfortunately, brown has to deal with quite a lot of circle activity. Maybe we just ignore that. Or maybe not. See what I'm saying? No, probably not. However, we are using all of our lines now, which isn't great. So we're going to have to start expanding them a little bit. We do have our last locomotive. Oh, wait, no, we don't have another locomotive. It went on brown, didn't it? Okay. Well, we're going to hope that we don't need another locomotive. Blue here, you're getting a little bit congested. We're going to give that to brown to help you out a little bit, since you're not getting any other help. Although it looks like you can deal with it. Barely. You can barely deal with it. So, maybe not at all, really. It's looking okay. There's a triangle down here. I guess we'd give it to both of them. I mean, sure, why not? Get rid of some of the congestion, I suppose. Doesn't really make much of a difference. It's a triangle. If it was a circle, maybe I'd think about it, but it's going in that direction instead, so it doesn't matter too much. There's another circle here, which we're going to give to blue, but I think that's fine, because it's already dealing with quite a lot of circles around here. Well, pink coming out. Are you kidding me? Is this the bloody grand circle? Well, square corner. We just need the square to... this triangle to change it to a square. My shape just went all over the place there. That's fine. Right, we'll do that. Don't you worry. This might also mean that we don't need to help down here as much, and maybe help around this particular zone with brown. I'm thinking that might be a good idea. Oh, no, we really shouldn't. Just because maybe we shouldn't. See? There we go. It's a pretty good idea, I'd say. We're going to keep going. I'm not too sure it's going to be too much trouble. But it might start becoming a bit too much trouble. And you see, that's when I start to get angry. There's another circle here, which is not too bad if we go in that direction. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3. Shite. Okay, let's ignore that station. I think that's a good idea. Or, in fact, we do that instead. I think that's a much better idea. Was that what I had before? I can't remember. There's another triangle here. We can give that to blue, even though he already goes through another triangle anyway. But he'll go to a square. He's going in this direction, so that's actually not good if he's going in that direction. He's going to face a lot of triangle action, I'm just saying. There's another circle here, which we can give to a yellow. Yellow, yeah? Yellow, yeah! I suppose. I don't want to give it to green, because I got to deal with enough as it is. Even down there is a bit of a mess. We'll get a carriage. Who do you want to give the carriage to? I've completely forgot that there are 2 locomotives on red. I don't need 2 anymore because they're getting help from green. We should put this... Now, something else I also looked up is that you can only have 4 carriages. Well, I mean 4 locomotives on one line. So we gotta distribute perfectly right here. Now what I'm thinking is that we give this to... Oh, I think we've already got 4 in our line. Oh, we probably do. Alright then, so we have a free locomotive, basically. We can probably keep it on red, but maybe we put it on brown because we can expand it a little bit. Maybe have brown go down here as well, and maybe down to this square. I like the idea of that. Helps out significantly so by the looks of it. Having that extra locomotive is pretty good as well. And then what we also do is we put ourselves a carriage on with yellow. Just to help out a little bit. After all, yellow kind of helps distribute everything. There's a lot spawning in the middle now. The game's going to start to get a little tougher because I feel like the spawn rate does improve over time. Increase, that is, over time. And I kind of prefer to go to that circle before I go to that square. I mean, before I go to the triangle. Oh, shit, I can't. And then we do that. There we go. So I'd rather do that. There's another circle right there we can give to blue. Do we want to give it to pink as well? Probably not. We'll give it to yellow as well. Why not? After all, yellow is meant to be helping out while all the others do their own jobs. Blue right now is having a few congestion problems in the same area as well. So there's quite a lot going on in that area. Might be because... Oh, okay, so we can definitely see there's particular problems right now. We have seen in the past that green, this station here, is having a few issues. This one is also having a few problems, but I think that's because it might need a bit of help. So we're going to give that to green. Of course, that might be a bit of a bad idea because green has to deal with so much. We'll give that to purple. It's a square. It's in the same area as well, which isn't great. We can also give that to yellow because that's a pretty good setup. Green right now needs to pick up this stuff. Do we want to give anything... Do we want to give this to red? Because I feel like it's a good idea. The problem right now is green has... You know, it... Oh, wait. We got another locomotive. We can definitely give this to green. I have no problems with that. Since green seems to be dealing with quite a lot now. It will help a little bit. Do you want to give that to... Oh, wow. That's not good. There's quite a lot spawning in this particular zone. Blue right now needs to do... Wow. Okay, another circle. And another... Okay, we're starting to have problems. This is always the point in the game when we start to get congested like hell. We've got to watch out right now. It might be because we have too much going on in this direction. Blue doesn't seem to be having too much of an issue. Red doesn't either. Pink has nothing going on. I've just realised this. Let's have them do more. I think that's a good idea. That might be too much. I'm not going to lie. No, that'll help out pink too much. Too much help for pink. Fuck that guy. We don't want that guy having too much help. We also maybe want to get rid of this for yellow. Or maybe not. You see my plan, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get rid of this for yellow so they go there instead. Not going to make too much of a difference anyway. We'll get another carriage, and we'll give it to yellow whenever we can. I think it's this guy that can get a carriage. It's going to be good for us with these two circles up here. We're going to start having an issue with those. This guy's starting to light up a little bit. What I think I might do is... Oh, no, we can't. We'll have him spawn down there. There we are. Right, that guy is starting to have a few issues. We'll give this to purple. We took a few from there. Now, whenever you get more than 6, that's when it starts to congest, I might add. That's something else I also looked up. There we are. Brown seems pretty good right now. Mostly because it's getting help in a few areas. However, this is starting to look a bit troublesome. So we're going to have to move. Oh, I wish I could zoom in. No, we can't. I've got to do this. Wait, what? I'm really confused when sometimes I just can't move things. That's why. Oh, purple might help out. Oh, no, they won't. It looks like we'll be able to get 2 from there, but that's about it. Ah, shit. Oh, come on, game! Work for me! We'll move... right. No? Yeah. I think we've lost now, because the game has kind of screwed us. We were so close! It does this to me every single time. We'll move this up here. We'll move brown. Oh! Okay! Fantastic! Fantastic. Now we can get to 2,000. Oh, wow. We're going mentally congested right now. 2,000! We did it! We don't have to play this game anymore. No, we're still going to play the game, but now we're going to get to 3,000, see? This is mental. It seems to be at this game, like this point of the game when we get to around 1,700, everything just gets completely congested. Now we're going to give this to purple. I think it might be because blue line is too small. I think that doesn't help. And kind of useless. I feel like we can spread that around a little bit more. I might add, it's not perfect. I'm not going to lie. I'm not saying I'm like an amazing, you know, mini Metro player. Probably the worst mini Metro player to have ever played the game. However, unfortunately, we have failed. But at the same time, we did succeed. I'm just saying. We did succeed. If we continue right now, our percentage isn't great. I'm probably not. 55, okay. We'll just do that. So, I mean, 55%. Yeah, okay. Oh, he's up there again. Bloody bastard. That's fine. I think this is pretty good. This is probably our best attempt so far at actually conquering London. As you can see, however, it's just mental. I'm not too sure we just haven't enough. I'm sometimes surprised how people make these high scores. But that's because of my ineptitude. That is all that is. So we're going to exit. I'm going to feel good looking at London. Knowing. Alright, I need to go back. I was like, oh shit. It didn't save it. 2091. Leaderboard, however, is like, yep, nope. Moon! And Joe is super. Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, very happy right now. Mini Metro, looking pretty good. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter for updates on my channel and my Twitch for very awesome live streams. And I'll see you guys next time for some more Mini Metro. Wait, I didn't do my outro, my normal outro. Mini Metro. Fantastic. I love this game.